comes Legos, bricks and toys.
All right, toy fans. So I'm up on live now. If you look over there, my chat is not set up. My TikTok viewers, you are on a different stream, so you'll get something different. So if you ever want to go back and see what is it he's talking about on the other channels, that's there. TikTok is a little bit different. So I've got my chat pulled up over here, but I'm gonna go ahead and tell you it's not exactly what I would have in mind. So I'll be moving around quite a bit in order to figure out where everything's going. It is a disaster. I can't figure out why in the world my chat doesn't show up anymore. But hey, it is, right? It is. All right. So let's see. I'm gonna make sure there we go. And go ahead and pop that on there. Boom. Okay. So we're on bag 4 of our Mould King F1 Racer, and this guy is looking pretty cool. Now I've got a lot of stuff done on this. We got bags 4, we got bags 5 left. That's it. So bags 4, bags 5, and then we're done. So at this point, it's kind of building up the back of this racer, putting wheels on, building these sort of items here that kind of finish this up, and then that's it. There's nothing else left to it. Really cool stuff so far. Now I had an extra one of these studs. I don't know where that stud came from, but I went ahead and put it up there in case I need it. So if you see me going, oh, pulling it off, stick it on something, that's where that thing apparently is supposed to go. But we got all this nice design work in here. It's looking really good. We've got the movable axles up here, movable windows, and then the really cool feature I love is pulling this off so we can expose the side of this engine, which I dig this quite a bit. That looks cool. And then we've got this piece right here that just snaps right back on, held by one pin, pretty nice and tight. Not too keen on the splitting portions of the back of this, but it is. I mean, that's all I can say at this point. It is. Some of the clutch on this back portion doesn't feel as tight as I'd want it to be either. But unlike the Storm one that we had from the last build, this one just, I don't know. It doesn't feel quite the same. Hey, Rudy. So we're coming back with another set of bags. We're gonna put that there. We're gonna do our normal. Now I've got a ton of pieces. You know what? Let me move. I have to move this over here, and then move these up in here. My desk is a mess right now, absolute mess. So bear with me as I deal with things. So we'll put big stuff here. Small stuff, of course, over here, and the smaller thing. Hey, Cruz, cuz, what's up? And then we'll put more over here. Now, brackets I'm going to put over here. So anything that I'm going to consider small, I'm going to drop on the other side. Yep. Technic pen bar, yep. I'll try to keep it as plates, bricks, big stuff over here. We'll move that over there. Anything like panels, that sort of stuff, we'll move over. Doors will move over. Brackets will move over. Let's see, more of these panels. Quite a bit of panels. More panels. We've got some larger brackets today. Okay. And I'm going to say that that's probably it for that one. And then we'll do the next one right here. Now I do like when they get bags like this, they have the small stuff and the big stuff separated. It makes sorting a lot easier. That'll work there. Smaller stuff here, right? Okay, check in the chat. Hey, what's happening, Brick Guy? How are you doing? Bug Out, how are you? Cactus, how are you? I just replaced some parts on my AliExpress Mecha Team Leader guy. And, you know, I did some reviews on him, which is pretty cool. Hey, what's up, Princess? Got some reviews up on him, builds for everything, and it is a 1x2 plate with vertical clip. So it's got one stud, a clip, and the clip goes up, right? And it's pretty easy to look at piece, like pretty cool thing, but for some reason the clips on 3 of them broke, so I had to replace them. So I was digging for parts, I couldn't find them. I was like, I really don't want to go to like Go Bricks and like order new parts if I've got all these parts. So I really, this summer, I probably need to sort some of this stuff. Let's see, we got doing good, man. I'm okay. Oh, the clinic and yeah, the giant train station. That clinic looks pretty cool. I put together, it was a cyberpunk coffee shop last night. I decided, instead of, I was like, I could do this live, and I was like, no, you know what? I'm just gonna go ahead. Like I ran it as two builds. Did one before dinner and then one after dinner. Went ahead and recorded it, but it's pretty solid. It's nice. The only thing is it comes with it's like a fiber optic cable wire that goes into like a battery powered LED light thing, and it's not very bright. So I want to see if I can figure out how to put like EL wire or something in there to make it a little bit brighter. No, it wasn't Lumabricks. This one was called Brick Cool, though. I did get a new Lumabricks kit. This one, which is the Ranger Camp. And I will probably be putting this together after the F1 car. We'll have like, there's like one Saturday I'm gonna be out, so we'll have like the F1 for the next Saturday, and then we'll probably do the Ranger Camp. Yeah. I saw the shirt. Yeah, it's, you know, it's my blood donation. Doubling down for blood donations. I need to actually check. You can't donate after a while after getting a tattoo, so I gotta look to see when I got this, and then count it so I can do another whole blood donation, because I do that usually every 2 to 3 months. I give whole blood, because I have so I'm like the universal donor, so I want to get it out there. You know, do I plan on getting the Force Outpost? I hadn't planned on it because I don't have, this is my only Middle Ages set that I have. Hey, what's up, Bricks and Lore? Hey, yo! That's the only Middle Ages set that I have, and I'm trying not to buy any extra right now. So I think for me, like, I think I'll probably get some trees. I started working on, let's see. I started working on my own tree mock here, because I was going to put that in with it, and I was just going to do a base plate display, and I might like dig through parts and build some ruins to go with it, and take 2x2 rounds and 1x2 rounds in gray and dark gray, and make like a pebble road, put grasses in it, and then I've got some Dungeons and Dragons minifigs and some like old knight minifigs that I'll put like a little caravan coming through. So yeah, you love the tree? Thanks, man. I'm not 100% sold on it. Like, I was looking at it and I'm like, this could be better. Could be better. Hey, what's happening? All right, so we're on bag 4 of this racer, and if you hadn't seen the racer so far, this is a 1/12 scale racer, so it is big. It's kind of the size of like the G.I. Joe classified figures, and there's some cool things. So you've got the Technic push for the turning of the axles. But my favorite part is you've got all this detail work here using the macaronis and Technic spacers here in order to create all this exhaust on here. And it's held with one little pin. Pop it on there, and you can cover that outside. So it looks great. The back of it's super detailed. It's got lots of things back here. I like it. Yeah, it is. It is super cool. It is cool. So we're going to be starting, I think we're going to be building the back portion of this engine here. We got clips here that should roll in and hold it here. If I had extra of these clips, I'd use that on my Mecha Team Leader piece, but I didn't get it. You opened up Rivendell? Ooh. Yeah, I was looking at some knockoff versions of that at one point, and I was like, huh. I just can't, because that thing is, what, $500 now? It is pricey for sure. I just do not have that money right now. I wish I did. So, are you going to get the, are you going to get Minas Tirith when it comes out? Hey, Marianne, how are you? Yeah, 500, yeah. So far, I've heard that it is an amazing build. The one thing that I saw in there that I was like, man, that would be so cool to do, is the way they did the roof with the tiles, turning them sideways. And I've seen people do where they'll line up all the tiles, then they take a longer tile and run it along the side to line everything up diagonally so it looks perfect. I was like, man, to me, that sounds like such a satisfying thing to do. I was like, that would be actually kind of cool to do. So you opened up yesterday. How far along are you on there? The book shows you do that. Oh, yeah. So the book does show it. That's cool. I know that was the kind of the conversation, though, is that people were doing videos of it, which I was like, yeah. I started doing, I'm going to leave that there. I started doing, using, was it Studio? The kind of CAD thing for Legos. I started using that. I'm going to put out like an ATM and some other things here pretty soon. I did bags 1 through 11, book 1 out of 40. Whoa, 49 bags? That's quite a bit. The biggest build I've done recently, I did the Mecha Team Leader from Fortnite. And that one was, I think, right at 2,000 maybe. That was pretty good. It's not the biggest build I've done though. Never anything that's 49 bags. I think that's what, 3,000 pieces. I think the biggest I did was right at 2,000, and that was the hardware store. I don't know, the Lumibrix Haunted Mansion kind of comes close. That one was pretty big too, but I can't remember the piece count on it. But nothing that big. It's the biggest build. I'm going to try not to rush through it. 6,000. Hey, you know what though? Here's the thing. For $500, and you get to build a cool piece of cinematic history, and it's gonna last you a while. To me, that's worth it right there. I think, man, that'd be cool. And 15 minifigs, yeah, because you got all 4 hobbits. You've got Gandalf, Gimli, of course Elrond, and the rest of the council, the elves and Legolas, and Bilbo, I think, is there too, isn't he? So if I remember correctly, it's got hold on. If I remember correctly, it's got the hospital bed wing sort of thing where Frodo is, and you can have this scene with him and Bilbo and everyone coming to visit. And then it's got Does it also have like where the sword, the shards of is it Nazrul, the sword is the sword that was the king's sword, where Aragon and Arwen meet? There's quite a bit there. All right, so 1, 2, and 3 of these plates with clips. Hey, Princess Tink, how are you? I believe so. I was up till 2 a.m. building. Oh, live with friends? Man, that sounds like fun. That sounds like fun. Last night, we had a field day at my school, so I was outside all day long. And so after I got off of work, when I covered, like I had, I'm gonna turn me just a little bit there. There you go. Ah! Without losing me. Let me do it this way. There we go. So I had, I covered myself from head to toe, right? And it was like cloudy, but like the UV was high. You could definitely feel it. And actually to a point, it's hard to see it now, but like this portion of my hands was all sunburnt. And my face got sunburnt, but everything else was covered. Well, I have a thing where if I get too much sun, I end up getting sick. And so I was not feeling it. By the time I got done, I was like, I want to go home. I want to sit down. I want to do nothing. My kid's like, hey, can we order food? Hey, can we do this? Hey, can we do this? I'm like, I just want to sit down. And so I ended up doing a little bit of a build and then trying to go to bed early, and then there was an incident. So I ended up staying up till 12:30, and I probably should have gone and just done some build, like gotten on live and hit up like Blue Collar or Bricks and Brine or Brick Dude, just hit up somebody and just gone and build. I probably would have had a better time than sitting there doom scrolling on my phone and trying to figure out life. I was not in a good spot. Okay, I missed something. Alright, I'm going to pull these off. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, and boom. And I need, this is a 1x8. 1x8. Pop that here, right? Okay, here. And then this goes 1 and 2. So, it didn't have the right length. Oh no, yeah, no, I feel a lot better today. Like it's been, like I finally got some rest. I got through it. It's not that big of a deal. It just, man, in my age now, I just cannot deal with the sun like I used to. I used to be out there for forever, and now it's like I got to cover up a lot more, even when I go to like the pool. And I like being out. Like I want to eventually move, like when I retire, I want to move kind of closer to the coast, like the Gulf Coast. But I have to, the sun does not like me anymore, I guess, or my body just does not like the sun. When was you're talking about, oh, Travis, hey, so you were saying yesterday. Yeah, yesterday was our field day. So I was out yesterday in the sun all day. And I did, by the way, Trav, I got your message. Yes, I do have something to tell you, but I will do that, off camera. I don't need to do it here. Not quite ready, I think, to share that out with everyone. And I have a feeling that for most of you, it won't even be that. You'll be like, yeah, I kind of figured. Based on your mannerisms, I'm sure some people will look at it and be like, and? But it's definitely something I'm not quite sure I want to share all out just yet. I'm still learning about it, and as I'm learning about it and kind of learning about what I want to do with it, I gotta figure things out. You know what I mean? Bet, yeah. All right. So we're going to be putting a 1x10 and then a 2x2 on the end. Other than that, how's everybody's Saturday? You guys got some good builds going on? I mean, besides a Rivendell. Now, that's epic. I did get a. Who wrote that? Hold on. I did get a Lego tattoo. Yes. So it is a, here, I'll kind of pull it up so you can see it there, or pull it kind of tighter there. So it is a measuring plate, and it's to scale. And actually, for the longest time, I couldn't find a artist that would put it on me because of the fact that they were afraid of messing up the line work. But lay my arm out like this, kind of straighten it up, put it on there. This is a 4x12, and it lines up directly there. I've got my numbers there to kind of show what the size is. So it's a quick measure for me whenever I go out to like pull bin pieces out of I like the little minifig stores, that sort of thing. Like I can just pull what I want and just measure it really quick, put it in the bag. So that way it helps me keep tab. There's a part of me that wants to make a list here where I can just write my list and then cross them out, but I'm not sure I want to do that yet. Yeah, there's quite a bit. I've got a lot of backlog and a lot of collected stuff, so yeah, quite a bit. She got hold on, let's see, she got her autograph, and I see me kiss the bass player because what, and missing, hold on, I must have missed something. Lucid, oh, okay, hold on. That's yesterday I drank. Wait. Oh. And took sister. Oh, nice. So you did go see Lucid Illusion? That's cool. That's cool. I know that you were telling me about that band, and I listened to a little bit of it. I just, here lately, I've not been big on rock. I don't know why. I actually haven't been listening to too much music. What I listen to is kind of like was it like lo-fi now, and just kind of like just super chill stuff. I don't know why. Every once in a while I'll get in a punk phase and I'll like really like lash out and rock it out. I think that's when my brain's firing and I need to just kind of headbang and get crazy, and then it's like I'm back to just being calm and casual. Did you get the group and autograph? I did get. Oh, you got the group and autograph. Nice. To hang up. So when we do the if we do the Denton thing this year, we'll have to hang that up in the headquarters. It'd be kind of cool to have a clubhouse headquarters, to be quite honest, but I don't think that's gonna happen. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, and then 1 by 1. Yeah, it's something I've kind of wondered. Yep, yeah. I've thought about, because we've got areas to build in the backyard, and I thought about building some building sort of stuff. But first, I've got things here I need to finish up first. Closets to fix, space to fix, display tables to set up correctly. So I think for me, like right now, the whole idea of me going, well, I'm just going to go outside and start building. I've got to curb my brain for a little bit and say, nope, I got to stop. I got to wait. And then I can go back to it once I get these other things done. So we got 1, 2 of these. So 2 2x3s, 2 2x2s, 2 4x4s, and then 2 1x3s. I know it's in here. My kid was supposed to go to a camp and it got canceled. So, well, Jordan the singer would like to chat. Oh, hold up. He would like to chat with Chris about doing a team up. Ooh, for charity event? Yeah, that'd be cool. Hey, thank you. I noticed that I've been getting these gifts. Hey, thank you all so much. I have just absolutely missed that. I'm in a zone today. Hey, what's happening? How are you? That's Brick Trucker right there. Number 0. Formerly the Brick Trucker. How you doing today, man? All right, so we've got, that would actually be, doing some charity stuff is always good. I'm always down for some good charity stuff. I'm wanting to kind of help head up one of the charities that we have. I'm wanting to head that up and help out a little bit more next year for something. Boom, 2 and 3, so just like this. All right, so this is kind of a big sort of chunk of stuff that we're working on here. Flip that over there. Let's see. Lady Day. Last day, so the last day is number 0. All right, I was about to say Lady Day. What? I must have missed something hardcore there. You'll be at the Dallas Fan Expo, and you and Zort. Okay, for the first time. Nice. I have not gotten tickets for it. I normally have them already. I am kind of waiting. We're trying to see. There's some things going on. Again, stuff I'm gonna talk to you about that I've got to find out, like if I can do it, if not. And I've also got stuff with work, I think, at that same time that I have to be at. So I might not get it this year. Zort wants to chat with you about some cosplay ideas. Oh yeah, always. He's good to message me too. Hey Scott C, you're good. I'm glad you're good, man. I'm glad. All right, we got 2 2x4s. Here's one thing I will give for Mould King. Now, yesterday I was working on one that was from a company called Brick Cool. And they had their tiles, but they didn't put a number by it. So, like Lego, you'll have like, it'll show the tile in the book, and it'll say like a 1x6 or 1x3, etc., like that. Mould King does the same. Lumi does the same. But this company that I worked with yesterday, it did not have that. So I had to line up arrows and stud count based on where it was going. And a few times it became kind of confusing, which I was like, I'm not sure I like that aspect too much. But I will say, as far as the build was solid. It was great, and it looks great. I know that, I think I posted it yesterday. I was going to post some stuff today with that little coffee shop, and then like the Luma bricks, like police cruiser, and the I guess like the flying cyber bus and everything. I was going to post some stuff with that because I think it looks cool. Zort turns to big 50 this year. Man, the big 50. I'm still 3 years out from that, but it's coming up. It's looming super close. Before I know it, I'll be 50, and my kid will already be kind of moving on up and out. He's already got big plans for everything. He knows exactly what he wants to do. And I'm like, that's great, because I did not. You have a birthday gift for me. Man, how'd I get so lucky? I'm not going to ask, even though now my brain is like trying to figure it out, and I am overthinking everything. I'm like, well, what is it? What could it be? Is it this? Is it this? Is it something that's gonna do this? I gotta learn to slow down. That's a secret. I did the $0 in April. Nice. How did that work out? I did not. As a matter of fact, I think I overdrafted us one time. Whoops. I didn't overdraft us, but we had a lot. Like I don't think I got more than I usually do, but we as a whole, as a family, spent probably more than we normally do, and so my purchases did not help. It says I did the so I know, right? Well, I'm trying to remember. Like I've gotten a lot of the AliEx stuff. So I got like a whole. Here, I'll show you. This one's kind of ridiculous. Pull them up. I've got to review them here pretty soon. Hold on. Here's my ATM that I made that I'm about to put on I think rebrickable, Bricklink. All right, so here, let me put all the ladies on here so you all can see it. I get on there. Ay caramba. There you go. These ladies are messing with me. Here, I'll move her right there, move her on the end. Okay. So, Ollie had one of these, so I got, because I've got I'm wanting to do like an izakaya, and I've got my Japanese barbecue shop, so I got some ladies to filter in around the city in traditional Japanese type garb with fans. And so I got that, and anytime that I would find a $9.99 saver sale, I was getting just a bunch of random stuff. So hey, Brick Trucker messaged me. Let's see what he said. I did was that 50 in April? It says I did the 50 in April. which you gotta. So what did you get? Did you get anything? Like what did you purchase? Let me hear it. Let me hear it, because I know you got something. You were behaving, and compared to what we've done in the past, you definitely have done well. If it's only 50. Crazy, man. All right. We got this right here. That's looking nice. There is a little bit of a gap here in these areas. I'm not too keen on that, but I'm looking. Let's see. Okay. Yeah. All right. So this is to fit right down in here. So that's a hollow body. Ah. Wow. Man. Okay. This thing just snaps right into place. So it's, well, now I pulled the whole plate up. But there's a clip in the bottom, and there's a clip on the back. And when you pop it in, you turn 50. Oh, okay. Oh, so you turn, I see what you're saying now. Do I need to get new specs? Well, so these are actual like prescriptions. I'm so old at this point that they're actually like bifocals. So this corrects my long distance vision, and the bottoms correct my up close vision. But when I'm looking at the phone, it's like I'm having to do this to figure out what is what. Wait till you hit 60. No. Oh, you're gonna do a cheap cosplay on Saturday. I'm gonna wear a Hawaiian shirt and shorts. Or oh, that'd be cool. The Hawaiian Ghostbusters. I like the idea. Here's the thing. I think, did Billy do a Hawaiian Ghostbusters? Someone in the group did a Hawaiian Ghostbusters one day, and I dug it. I thought that'd be kind of cool. Ghostbusters on vacation? Yep. It was Billy, wasn't it? My only thing is, like, for me, like, I wear shorts everywhere, but if I'm gonna go to a convention, it's like I kind of want the tattooing on my leg to get finished up. I want to finish up at least that one leg and get all of that settled in. So, but I have to be careful, especially here lately, about tattooing my legs, because I don't heal quite that well anymore. This one was fine, but it's my legs that I've got to be more concerned about. 1 and 2, and then we got 1, 2 of these jumper plates, and then we got a little piece that's gonna pop over it. Boom, boom, boom. Ho, ho, ho! Green Giant. See, it's rare you'll see me. It's rare you'll see me wear shorts. Really? I mean, here's my thing. I love, like, oh, hey, thank you. Yo, click in. What's up? Here's the thing. I love wearing shorts. Actually, pretty much okay, if I have to go out with people and I have to present myself a certain way, I will wear pants. But outside of that, if I don't have to, I will be in shorts. I like my loose clothing, but I also, it's more like, I don't like wearing shoes. Shoes bother the snot out of me. And most of the time, like here at the house, I'm walking around shoeless. I'm actually surprised I don't have worms yet, or something caught in my foot from doing that. I love you, blue jeans. Yeah, I wear shorts when it turns cold. I do too. Or your kilt. What was that old saying? It was like, what do you wear under your kilt? I don't wear nothing with your wife. Let's take it under your kilt. So wrong. So wrong. All right, we got a 4x12. There we go, 4x12. Nothing but your wife's lipstick. Oh, man. I'm going to get banned. I need to get the Ghostbuster Crocs for the house. I actually, my kid was trying to talk me into doing the Ghostbuster Crocs. And I've never been big on Crocs. I hear they're comfy. I mean, I wear flip-flops sometimes, but again, most of the time, around the house, I am hobbiting it all over the place. I do not like wearing shoes. So like right now, I'm barefoot. When I went out to take out recycling, I'm barefoot. When I went to walk the dog, I had to put on shoes because I had to walk the neighborhood. But like, I'll go and check the mail, and we have a box that's like a little bit a ways down from the house. Walk down there barefooted. Go out to mow the front without any problems barefooted. Like I do not wear shoes. Wear my kilt for the group Give Christ Run for His Money. Nice. Let's see. I hobbit outside and inside. I just don't. Yeah, yeah. Again, hobbit it. I call it hobbiting it, but it's like I just do not. If I don't have to wear shoes, I won't. And I've got the leathery, hobbit-like feet, big, floppy, really good for swimming. And yeah, beat up, fuzzy, worn down, and good standing for eating lots of food. At the Texas Renaissance Festival, sometimes I'll wear shoes. Hey, Jeff, what's happening? You doing good today? So, Jeff, I know that I think you've been on checking out the stuff on my YT for the Mecha team. So I had some clips that broke and I had to replace them. Not too happy about that, but all in all, that was a pretty fun build. I liked it. I was trying to get my kid to watch Pacific Rim today. Let's see. Yeah, it helps with itchy spots. You doing good? Nice. I like hearing that. Absolutely love it, man. It is a beautiful Saturday outside. Sun's shining on me. I walked out and I'm like, God, it is a good day. So I think my kid wants to go out and do some stuff today. I was like, you know what? I think when I'm done, I might take him out. We're gonna go paint the town a nice shade of green instead of red. Red's just too aggressive. Shade of green, make it calm, serene, easy going. All right. Oh, I see. We got one here. Ouchie. I must have missed something here. You're tender-footed? Oh, no. Ouchie. I'm going to drink some... Oh, man. That bad? What did you have that was that bad? Like, I mean, like in my youth, and I don't really do it that much anymore. But in my youth, I hit up a couple of pasture parties. Okay, so here's story time. Story time. Yeah, green is better always. Yeah, I love green. Don't get me wrong though. I love red. Like red is my jam. Red and orange. Oh man, Some of my secondary colors: purple, orange, green. I like red. I mean, I like colors. All in all, I'm an art teacher. It makes sense. But if I had to paint something, green's the way to go. So when I was younger, which I'm not now, but still kind of compared, I hit up this pasture party with a friend of mine. Now, if you've never been to a pasture party, you're hanging out with a bunch of country folks out in the middle of the pasture where there's cows, and you build a campfire and you tell stories and you end up drinking a lot. And I had 2 Cinnamon Toast Crunch shots. Dirty Shirley Temple. Ooh, a Jim Beam. Oh, that's gotta hurt. What's up, Beast Boy? So I was out there at this pasture party with a friend of mine, and we decided, we're like, hey, we're gonna go out here. We're gonna paint the pasture red. We're gonna get crazy, get wild, get all this. And so we had a fire going. We were drinking like crazy, and I don't remember a lot of it. The aftermath of it, though, was this. So Goldschlager does not feel good coming back up. That's the first thing I want to say. Second thing I want to say is we got in trouble because we burnt down the pasture. We ended up burning it down. And I say burn it down, like the fire went crazy, and we did not finish putting it out the way we were supposed to. And it burned down like some of the haystacks and some of the other things around there. So we got in trouble on that one. Yeah. Oh no. You have a story for you, Taylor? Might need to join live. Okay, here, let's see. You gotta give me a minute. I'm figuring it out. There it goes. Except, hold on. I'm gonna turn that up. And then let me turn that up.
Friend.
Hey, what's happening?
So, story time with Travis.
Yep, let me hear it.
Okay, this was young Travis. This is 21 Travis.
Okay.
I get a call from my buddy Jared. And I said, hello, what's up? Hey, I'm throwing a New Year's Eve party. The guy who was supposed to make jello shots backed out. Can you make them? Sure.
May I go?
Look at my liquor cabinet.
Hold on one second, Travis.
I can make different things.
Hold on one second, Travis. What's up?
May I go to Jakari's house with Mason?
Is Mason out there?
Yeah.
You have your phone?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm fine with that. Listen, don't get wild.
Alright.
Stay, in the neighborhood. Don't get crazy. Okay? And answer your phone if I call you.
I'll tell you if I'm going to like family or something.
Okay.
Love you.
Love you too, dude. Bye.
Bye.
Alright, go ahead.
I'm looking at the wall liquor I have because I usually collect bottles of liquor because I worked at a liquor store.
Okay.
So I asked my friend, is there specific flavors you want me to make? He's like, nah, there's no specific flavors, just make some. Okay, cool. I bought the wrong size jello shot syringes. I thought I bought small ones.
Uh-huh.
I bought 8-ounce syringes.
Yikes. I can already see where this is going. Not in a good way.
The creative flow was flowing through my brain. I had different flavors of jello, so I made at least 5 different flavors.
Ugh.
To my buddy's house, he's like, oh, you brought 1 cooler of jello shots. Well, where's the rest? I'm like, oh, there's more. I brought them all out, and he's like, Travis, you're trying to kill us. I'm like, what are you talking about? These are 8 ounces. We're all gonna die. I'm like, nah, we're gonna be fine.
Yeah, you say that now. And then what happens?
Well, He thought the way to get rid of them all is to play the game Have You Ever?
Oh, ugh,
I despise that game, but everyone liked the jello shots I made, but they snuck up on you quick after 5.
Yeah. Yeah, because it's pure sugar, and like the sugar and the way gelatin runs with the alcohol, your body processes it faster, which makes you crazier.
Yeah, and all I remember is my friend Jerry got to the last card saying, "Have you ever, what is it, Jerry say? Made out with a girl, then made out with a guy in the same room?" And he goes, "Everyone raise your hand if you did." And I'm slowly raising my hand, and he's like, "Damn, Jarvis, I didn't know you were this crazy." I went, "This is me. We're talking, Jared. I am crazy."
So let me ask on that one. So is this like a card game that like? Oh, okay. So I've never like most of the time. Like I remember in high school we had played Never Have I Ever, and that was kind of a thing. Like we just make up our own thing. Most of the time that worked out because it's like we knew each other, and so we would get we would play that, and kind of that was our way of calling each other out to like, oh yeah, but I know that there have been, I've never heard of it as a game, like an actual card game, but I know that some of my schools, they've used it as icebreakers when we're getting like teachers together to get to know each other, but it's all like school based related, right? And so the wildest one that I had was they were like, it was never have I ever been in trouble with the law, and I had stepped forward, and they were asking me like, what was it? I said I had a warrant out for my arrest, and they were like, oh my god, and I wouldn't tell them about it, and it was over a simple traffic thing. It was like a misunderstanding. It got kind of written off, but I held on to that as being the bad boy for a while. I was like, yeah, I'm the bad boy. Yeah, look at all the tattoos and the rough gruff face and everything else. Like, you all got to be afraid of me, but they really weren't. They figured it out pretty quickly. Yeah.
Yeah, and I remember when I was that drunk that day, I was like, lying on my friend's couch. He's like, "You good?" I went, "I can't move. I think I took too much Jello."
Yep. I have.
Now I'm talking about Jello. I go, "I don't like Jello."
Yeah, man. And here's the thing: like when you get, especially like your body, you get sick on that level, and then you think about like Jello or that stuff. If you think about Jello now, does it make you sick? Thinking about it.
Like, I'll do Jello with fruit in it. I'll eat it all day. But normal Jello, I cannot look at it.
Yep. You have Jello'd yourself out.
I'll quote Ernie Hudson say, "I don't like Jello." And there's gonna be you or Resort saying, "Oh, come on, there's always room for Jello."
Nope. Sometimes there's no room for Jello. Yeah, I don't know. Like the whole idea.
No, thank you. I'll sit this one out.
Yeah, the whole idea with Jello and like it's one of those I've never done it. I think because like when it started becoming popular, I was already kind of moving on from doing that sort of stuff anyways. But I know that was a big thing when I worked at Walt Disney World. There's a place called PI, or Pleasure Island. So it was like the adult club, like lounge, sort of like, hey, get together, get some good food, drinks, see shows, that sort of thing. And we would get in as being employees. We'd get in and we'd get to work there or not work there, but we get to go like on like Wednesday nights or something, which is not that big of a deal. But I'm never been big on that sort of thing anyways. Hey, what's happening? I got drunk on peppermint. Hold on. I missed some messages. Hey, what's up, my man? What's up, Jen? I got drunk on peppermint schnapps. I can't stand pepper. Yeah, I get it. Get it, bro? I can't drink. Yeah, I couldn't drink any either. Let's see. Jenna loves it. Oh, the peppermint schnapps. Yeah, no, it's. I can't touch Goldschlager because it made me sick to my stomach, and puking up gold bits is not fun. Not fun at all.
No, because my best friend James thought, hey, I know a way to help you get over your taste of Guinness to have you try it better. I said, okay. You put some Fireball in it. I'm like,
Oh, ugh, no.
no.
No. Bad, no.
I
Don't
tried
do.
it. Look, it's not bad. And I finished it off, and he's like, how you like it? I'm like, I think I just got food poisoning.
Yeah. Tell him no. No, bad. Don't do it.
Well, this is the friend who likes to drink twisted tea and freaking Guinness on tap, and I'm over here going, no thanks, I'll stick to cider.
Yeah. Like I said, I don't really do any of that anymore. It's I have what's called like the water seltzer things here and there, but other than that, I kind of stopped. My diet and some of my conditions won't allow me to do that. It's kind of a bad call for me. So I have to be careful about what I put into my body. And the thing is I still can't give up fried food yet because I'm a glutton for punishment. So it's like, alcohol or fried food, and it's like I'm gonna totally go with fried food because it's delicious and I love it.
Why, when I was there at Dallas with y'all last year, me, Zord, Sammy, and Erica, we went to Saltgrass. And
Oh yeah.
someone bought me a Coke and Jack, and I didn't looked at the waitress going, I didn't order this. She goes, it came from the bartender behind the bar.
Oh, okay.
Okay, free drink.
Yeah. How was it?
Jack and Coke is like my thing if I don't know what I want to order, so I just go with that.
Okay. I know for no, I was asking about Saltgrass. How was Saltgrass? I've been in Texas my whole life and I've never gone to Saltgrass. I've seen it.
Saltgrass is good, but it's not better than Texas Roadhouse, or it's not better than cooking something at home.
Okay. So I'm not really missing too much.
No, you're not missing much, but it's kind of just the Texas Roadhouse competition.
Okay. Now see, I do like every once in a while. I do enjoy Texas Roadhouse, but it's not. Most of the time, like, man, I'm just gonna eat steak at the house. Like we're gonna cook it here at the house and we'll do it there. Because I'm not always too keen on going out.
I don't blame you because it's expensive to go out.
It is expensive, but there's more. But it's like for me, it's like if I go out when I need to, sort of thing. And I don't know. Like my kid, he's always, especially these days, he's always like I want to go out, I want to explore, I want to go do this. I'm like, yeah, we can. But can we put a timer on it for this much time, sort of thing? Because it's like, after a while, like there's a point when it's like, all right, I'm burned, I'm done, let's go, no longer having fun, sort of thing. And I think that's even like something that I look at even when I'm at conventions. Like if you see me and I'm just kind of sitting there, it's like I'm at that point I'm done. I've met my quota of being around and engaging. It's like, all right, put me in the corner.
I
Put
completely
some.
feel that because I remember when I was there last year with you, Brad was going to go through some stuff, so I asked him, do you want me to walk around with you and chat with you just to help you out? He's like, yeah, that'd be fine.
Yep. It comes a point where I'm like, all right, I've hit my quota. And like when I talk to you later, I'll tell you what's going on, because this ties directly into it. It's one of those that wasn't expecting, but also Wasn't expecting, but I also can definitely see it. Let's see. It's a Xanax liquor. I can't touch Jaeger. Oh, man, Jaeger used to be my jam. No, I used to get that a lot. Now you do Fireball. Ugh. Yeah, back when I could put down the liquor, Jaeger used to be my thing. Jaeger and coffee, cold black coffee and Jaeger. Yep.
Well, they have Jaeger cold brew now, so you can have that.
Oh, I know. Well, no, I can't have it. That's the thing. Well, let me rephrase that. I shouldn't have it. I think that's the key right there. I mean, yeah, I could have whatever I want. Should I have it? No, not at all. Not at
I'm
all.
the same way. Like, I keep telling myself I need to stop eating junk food. I need to start eating more vegetables.
Yeah, man, I'll get salad kits and I'll have that usually 2 or 3 times a week. I've been trying to make sure I'm getting that into my diet. It's not easy because again, I like my fried food.
Yeah, like every time I go out to eat with my parents, I'll like order a steak, and my dad will look me stare in the eyes, going, "You know, if you wanted a steak so bad, I could have just cooked you one at home."
Yep. Yeah, but it's like I want a steak here in this spot. I want a steak. Yeah, that's my dad is kind of the same way. He'd be like, why'd you get that? You can get that, anywhere else. It's like, well, technically, all of this I could probably cook and get somewhere else. Just I happen to want it here.
Yeah. Like we're still raising our cattle, we're still raising Wagyu beef, but my dad still gives me grief about it.
I would say one thing that I don't get very often that I would love to get more of is either beef kafka or hero, like kind of lamb, some Greek food. I don't get enough Greek food.
Gyro.
Yeah, hero. I miss
You
those
call it
things.
hero, I call it gyro, some people say deer.
It's I'd have to look it up. Growing up, like the family, they always just said they called it hero. It's kind of a not a G or an H, but more of like a Y sounding thing. I don't know. I'd have to look it up honestly. Like hero.
Yeah, that's when English plays tricks on you.
Yep. Yep. I was actually trying to learn Greek for a little bit, so I felt like I connected with the Greek side of the family, but they're all English speaking anyway, so it doesn't really matter. But I have
here in Houston, we usually have a Greek festival.
yeah. Yeah, I'm sure at some point, that we had family that was they're celebrating. I have a cousin in New York, and he's like a second cousin. And he, like, you listen to his name, it is absolutely just Greek. And even my dad's name, like his middle name is the philosopher in Greek. So we got Greek ties to Corpus Christi, where the Greek family was. 2 and 3. All right. So at this point, I'm gonna go ahead and jump in. At this point, we are creating. It's almost like a trolley cart that has tool storage, and it's gonna have like tanks on it and things for like the air pressure tools, that sort of thing. So this is like a pit portion of this. So not only do you get the F1 Racer, but you're also going to get a trolley cart, a wheel well, a dolly, and even I think like a light and a sign. So there's quite a bit of stuff to the build, which I think is super cool because they did not have to put that in there. All right, Travis. Sorry, I had to stop for that portion.
You're good. I had to look at my foot real quick because there was something on my foot. I was like, what is that?
All right.
Look at my hobbit feet.
Your hobbit feet.
Yep.
Oh yeah. So did you hear the news about? And this kind of goes to the chat. There's the new news about the. I really want to get that Soundwave. Oh yeah. You're just journaling. That Soundwave, the Soundwave build, the Lego Soundwave looks pretty cool. You were saying, hey, Tim, you were saying the other day that you had picked up the was it the Val, not the Velcomer one, it was the trying to remember which Batmobile. I think it was the Kilmer Batmobile. Yeah, they've got a few that have come out. They've got the Patterson, they've got the one from the Batman Dawn of Justice, what I also like to get, that Batmobile with the Affleck Batman. And then I think they are putting out, or they're about to put out the Batman Robin one, but I think it's a Technic build. So there's some that are oversized and some that are Speed Champions. The Speed Champion ones, like I want to get that Patterson one really bad because that's a tough looking car. But the Dawn of Justice set I'd like to get too. The George Clooney, yeah. Okay, the George Clooney, the Batman Robin one, the Clooney Batmobile. I always.
George Clooney was a good Bruce Wayne, not a good Batman.
Yeah, here's the thing, like, it's the sad portion of Batman, especially Batman in the was it 90s all the way into the 2000s, like it's one of those that's like every movie is cool and they kind of go into one another, and it's like you could watch them one in order, but they feel disconnected because of that change in personnel. That's another reason why, like, I have a hard time watching Iron Man into Iron Man 2 because of the change of Rhodey. Like, that part drives me crazy, and I don't like having actors change. It freaks me out. I like them having, like, being static and being the same person. Why haven't you done the 89 Batmobile? Oh yeah, so the 89 Batmobile, I love that one. However, I got it down here. It's buried. My buddy Tony Bricks, or Tony, Tony X, he got me the Tumbler, and I need to put that one together. But it's the Tumbler with, I think it's got the Joker and Two-Face, and then of course the Bell Batman. And I've been holding off on putting that together because I wanted to go live with him, but he has been busy. So I'm gonna reach out and ask him again. He's been traveling all over the country, and he's been setting up MRI machines at different hospitals. And so for me, it's like I'm wanting to put it together, but I'm also kind of waiting to see, because I definitely want to either go live with them, or if he can't do it, then I'll be cool. But yeah, I want to go live and build that one to honor him. That was a cool gift. But that tumbler looks cool. Hey Ashley, how are you? What's up?
One day Taylor builds a Lego Proton Pack with working lights. That'd be awesome.
That would actually be pretty cool. That would be a cool sort of build to do. I'm definitely not opposed to that at all.
I mean,
yeah,
I've seen it done.
I know. I actually thought about it. I was going to get a Duplo kit the other day, because there's a trick where you've got, here, I'll kind of show you right there. So on the bottom of these, the little holes there actually can fit on the Duplo spokes, and so you can build regular standard size bricks onto Duplo. It's not 100%, it takes a little bit of wiggle room here and there, but it can be done. And at one point I was like, I'm gonna take like at least maybe one or two Duplo bricks, paint them black, and then kind of do a weld in, like a plastic weld into my pack somewhere, so that way I can shoehorn builds onto my Proton Pack. But I just haven't done it yet, but it's something I've definitely been thinking about. Definitely been thinking about it. And then of course I need to
Upgrades to my pack. I put a new hose on it so it doesn't snag on stuff.
Yeah, mine's had. I've got to redo some of the tape on the split loom, but I need to replace. There's a part where my Lola droid goes, and so I've got multiple Lolas that I'm have been customizing, and so I need to do a new Lola that's kind of pack colored, and then I've got to refix the pin on it so I can put that on my pack because it works as a surveillance droid. So, yeah.
I just need help looking for a soundboard for my pack.
Okay. Okay. What have you looked at Ghost Labs?
I have not, but I had checked GB Star and they asked too much, and GB Fans made a new one that me and Jeff cannot figure out how to, the likes of us, put it together.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, there's some who I went with. He goes by on the Bay. He goes by I think Spongeface McGee, but it's Ghost Labs 42, I believe. He's got pretty good stuff. Like he's the one. So when I was getting the vaporizer kit for the overhaul on the pack that goes out the in filter, um, that one, the kit I needed was a springboard or a board that would allow it to kick on, and I got that kit from Spongeface, and his prices are reasonable. His of course electronic solder is amazing. The way he builds them in with printing and everything, it fits into the packs beautifully, and he has pretty detailed instructions. He's a good one to go through, and I could send you that info later on. So
That'd be wonderful.
Tim says, let's see. I'm really starting to want. You should stream again. I want to do the whole Baldur's Gate thing. Nice, Jeff. You got to go. Hey, it was great seeing you too. I'm actually probably about to be going here in a minute. I finished up bag 4, and I'm gonna show off like what we have, and then we'll kind of get going. Ashley, how are you? Let's see. I'm looking to
I
see.
will message you later, my friend.
Oh, you're out. All right, I'll see you.
Yeah, come on. Oh, there it is.
You got it.
I think. How to?
Yeah, I got you.
leave TikTok for a month.
I got you here.
Oh, there it is.
There we go. Hey, Ashley, I went ahead and followed you. I'm going to check out your page, see what you got going on. So, hey, so that is, at this point, we're on bag 5. And I was going to hold off bag 5 until the next time we meet. And bag 5, it'll be kind of like, it'll be all of this stuff here. What we did finish is we did finish the entire racer. Still never found where that one stud went, but we've got the entire racer. We do have rolling wheels, and they're your big rolling wheels. If I ever take this apart, I'm going to use these wheels to make an alien APC from Aliens, because I think that'd be kind of cool. It's huge. It's a huge game, but also, oh yeah, oh Baldur's Gate. No, Baldur's Gate is great, and there's a lot to it. Big open source world. So we've got this huge piece for our racer. We can take off these side panels to see all of the engine on the inside here, and the same over here. However, this portion right here, this is not a engine cover. Like there's nothing in here. It's just this block, and that just sits in there. So this seems a little disappointing that we didn't have it to where we could pull it out and see like engine work in there, but that's okay. We do have these pieces here. Spoiler, I mean, all of this looks incredible. Not having a person here feels a little odd. I'll try to find a way to put like a helmet on there, and I could even look to see if I could find an old Lego oversized helmet or something I could put on there that makes that feel more like a person. But yeah, this is slick. I like this quite a bit. And then after that, after the car, we started putting this together. Now this is a service cart, you do have 1, 2 of these containers, or like little doors here. We've got rolling wheels, clips. This is going to be like an air tank, and then we've got this, I think it's going to be holding hoses and tools here. So this will kind of, you can roll this up to it. This is actually a pretty cool piece. I'm gonna have to share this with Bearded Blue Collar Brick Builder, because I know he loves his cars. This might actually be a really good one for him. So I'm gonna keep that in mind, and probably get online here a little bit and harass him and be like, hey, what you doing? What you doing? What you doing? Because I have not gotten to talk to him in a while. Just been kind of wild with work and such. So, hey, I thank you all for showing up today. I really do. I appreciate you all coming in. Hey, Brick Dad, what's happening? I appreciate you all coming in. I appreciate the gifts you gave me. I appreciate the conversation and the comments and sharing with me. If I missed anything, I apologize. I was looking over here on the other channels. I think I got everything. I don't think I missed anything. So I'm just kind of checking. Looks fine from that end. So, hey, I thank you all so much. Hey, love you all. Jesus loves you more. And there's nothing you can do about it, okay? Good luck with the build, and happy brick hunting.